This is Ruth Brown, and this is my husband, John Ennis.
Okay, so we're now going to recap week 2, level 2, 2013, July. Did I get it all?
Yes, slow dancing.
Slow dancing.
Slow Lindy.
Slow Lindy. Yeah, slow ball rooming. Okay, so we did a lot of reviewing this last class. I think the key points were we need to really think about our projection. We want to connect through our projection.
Which means kind of being lifted through the rib cage.
Yeah.
That collapse.
Like you're taking a breath here. Okay, we're going to connect through that. This arm is going to be out. We're going to take open. We're not going to be up though. We're just going to be here comfortably. This open position. A point that came up is that we're not going to really be connecting with the legs. It can happen incidentally, but it's not like in blues dancing. We might really be looking for the leg connection. Here, we're not. We might connect with the legs, but it's incidental. It's not primary.
Our legs will probably touch.
Yes.
But we're not seeking it out.
Yes, we are. But we are touching through the whole torso. So good. We worked on just general forwards and back. Stepping through the hips. So some things we talked about is when you step through the hips. We reviewed the toe heel. We talked a lot about the importance of collecting your foot under your body when you step. So you see when I step over here, this foot, it finishes my movement. Let's see. So I'm collecting that foot under my body and I'm stepping toe heel. So I've got toe heel.
Yeah, you're not necessarily trying to
heel.
touch your feet
Yeah.
in between here. That's not the purpose of it, but it's just that you should be clearly setting your weight on one foot and clearly setting your weight on the other foot. And that when you set your weight on one foot, the other foot should kind of come up and come under your body, under your hips, but not necessarily touching.
Yeah, let me build on what Ruth said. That when I clearly step on my left foot here, part of that is staying vertical. That if I leave this leg behind, I'm now at an angle. So I want to bring that foot in so I can stay vertical. Now I am clearly on my left foot. This is an off balance position. Okay, so good. Excellent. What else? Now, we worked on, one last thing I want to comment. This is important too. We talked about the offset. My right foot is striving to be between Ruth's feet, and her right foot is striving to be between my feet. Okay?
Yes, yeah, follows you. What you want to be careful not to do is to try to get your feet kind of outside.
Yeah. That when followers
contrast.
are fighting for balance, sometimes they'll have their feet very wide and the feet are outside my feet, and basically that's impossible to lead after that.
So keep your feet kind of between you, and try to have them in between the leaders.
Yeah, and one last misconception is that that we cleared up a little bit is my right foot is between Ruth's feet, but it's still under my body. That you don't want to get into this. Don't do that. Okay, good. Now, turning. We actually only worked in the level 2 class on turning clockwise. So here, I'll do this down the line towards the camera, and as I mentioned in class, this is the secret that took me like 8 years to learn, which is that if I'm going to turn down this line, every step needs to go down the line, but I will allow myself to sometimes take steps that are completely forward or completely backwards. So if you watch this, I'm turning, so these first 2 steps say turn, turn, turn. Now I'm just going to let myself get equilibrium by going back, 1 step back. Now I'm going to turn, turn. So if you guys watch me turn here, you'll see me turning the whole time, but sometimes I'm letting myself just step backwards, sometimes just forwards. So I'll take little steps so I stay in the frame. Shoot. So you see I took my time. It's much better than trying to rush it. If you find yourself off the line like this, you're probably trying to get too much out of any one step. So take your time. The goal is to move along the line. It's not necessarily to turn a lot in any one step.
Yeah, we're not going for like 360-degree turns or even 180-degree turns.
Quarter turns even.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. If you think about kind of each foot placement that you're making, you don't want it to really be more than a quarter turn.
Right, exactly. So what we did then is we took these steps and we put them into slow dancing paradigm. Good. And we just took those gentle steps down the line and we worked on that. I think that was it. So everyone did great. Thanks for coming out. We will see you this weekend for the dance, also for the workshop. We have a workshop on dips and tricks for slow dancing. So we have a bunch of cool dippy things that we're gonna do, and we have a practice session at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So we'll see everyone soon.
The dance space.